in the charming town of Willow Creek, where cobblestone streets wound around quaint shops and cafes, there lived a woman named Clara, a talented artist. Clara spent her days painting the picturesque landscapes and vibrant scenes of her beloved town. But beneath her cheerful exterior, she carried the weight of loss, a heartache that had lingered since the passing of her husband, Daniel, 2 years prior. Despite the love and support of her friends, Clara often felt adrift, her creativity stifled by grief. Every stroke of her brush felt heavy, every canvas a reminder of the joy that had once filled her life. Late at night, she would sit by the window, gazing at the stars, longing for the connection she had lost. One rainy evening, as Clara wandered through the town square, she stumbled upon an old antique shop. Intrigued, she stepped inside, the bell above the door chimming softly. The shop was filled with treasures from the past, dusty books, vintage trinkets, and paintings that seemed to whisper stories of their own. As she explored, Clara's eyes fell upon an ornate mirror tucked away in a corner. Its frame was intricately carved with floral designs, and the glass was slightly fogged. Drawn to it, she approached and noticed a faint shimmer. She reached out, her fingers grazing the surface, and suddenly, a rush of memories flooded her mind, moments spent with Daniel, laughter shared, dreams woven together. Startled, Clara stepped back. "What was that?" she whispered to herself. The shopkeeper, an elderly man with kind eyes, noticed her reaction. "Oh, the mirror," he said. "It is said to hold echoes of the past. It reflects not just images, but emotions and memories. Be careful what you wish to see." Curiosity piqued, Clara decided to purchase the mirror, hoping it might help her reconnect with the memories she cherished. That night, she hung it in her studio, its presence casting an enchanting glow over the room. As she painted, she found herself drawn to the mirror, the shimmer beckoning her closer. Days turned into weeks, and Clara began to notice something extraordinary. The mirror seemed to respond to her emotions, reflecting not only her image but also fleeting glimpses of her past. She would see Daniel smiling at her, the two of them dancing under the stars, or sharing quiet moments in their garden. Each vision filled her with warmth, a bittersweet reminder of the love they had shared. But there was more to the mirror than mere nostalgia. One night, as Clara painted late into the evening, she caught a glimpse of something different. A shadowy figure standing behind her in the reflection. Heart racing, she turned around, but the studio was empty. Confused, she returned to the mirror, and the figure reappeared. A man with familiar features, but not Daniel. "Who are you?" Clara gasped, her heart pounding. "I am a part of your past," the figure replied softly. "I am a memory of what could have been, a reflection of the choices we make." Clara blinked, trying to comprehend. "What do you mean?" The figure smiled sadly. "Every choice creates a path, Clara. I am here to remind you that love can take many forms. And sometimes, we must let go of one dream to embrace another. Determined to understand, Clara began to explore the mirror's magic. Each night, she would ask questions, and the figure would share stories of love, loss, and second chances. Through these interactions, Clara learned about the importance of moving forward, of honoring the past while opening herself to new possibilities. One evening, as she painted, Clara felt a surge of inspiration. She picked up her brush and began to create a new masterpiece. A vibrant landscape that captured the essence of hope and renewal. The colors flowed from her heart, each stroke infused with the lessons she had learned. As she worked, the figure appeared again. "This is beautiful, Clara. You are ready to embrace the world anew." "But what about Daniel?" she asked, her voice trembling. "Will I forget him?" The figure shook his head. "You will never forget him. He is a part of you, woven into the very fabric of your being. But to live fully, you must honor your own journey. Love is not a finite resource, it grows, expands, and transforms." With newfound clarity, Clara realized that she could carry Daniel's memory with her, while still allowing her heart to heal. The mirror had shown her the way, guiding her through the maze of her grief and toward the light of hope. One sunny afternoon, Clara decided to host an art exhibition in the town square, showcasing her latest works. She invited her friends, family, and the community to celebrate not just her art, but the journey of healing she had embarked upon. As the day of the exhibition approached, Clara felt a mix of excitement and anxiety. She stood in front of her canvas, taking a deep breath. "This is for you, Daniel," she whispered, her heart full. "Thank you for everything." The day of the exhibition arrived, and the town square buzzed with energy. Clara's paintings adorned the walls, each one telling a story of love, loss, and rebirth. As people admired her work, Clara felt a sense of fulfillment she hadn't experienced in years. Among the crowd, she noticed a familiar face. A man she had seen around town but had never spoken to. His name was Leo. A kind soul with a gentle smile and an artist's heart. He approached Clara, his eyes sparkling with admiration. "Your art is breathtaking," he said softly. "It speaks to the heart." Clara felt a flutter of warmth in her chest. They began to talk, sharing stories and laughter. And for the first time in a long while, Clara felt a spark of connection. As the afternoon sun set, casting a golden hue over the square, she realized that her heart was beginning to open again. Days turned into weeks, and Clara and Leo spent more time together, exploring the town, sharing their dreams, and inspiring one another. Clara found herself laughing more, her heart gradually healing under Leo's gentle encouragement. He reminded her that love could emerge from the ashes of grief, like flowers blooming in spring. One evening, as they walked hand in hand beneath the stars, Clara paused to gaze at the sky. "I still miss him," she confessed, her voice barely above a whisper. Leo squeezed her hand. And that's okay. It's a part of who you are. But you deserve to embrace happiness again. Love isn't a betrayal to the past. It's a celebration of life. With each passing day, Clara embraced her journey, honoring Daniel's memory while allowing new love to enter her heart. She knew that the echoes of yesterday would always be with her, guiding her toward a brighter tomorrow. One night, as she stood before the mirror, Clara saw the figure once more. "Thank you," she said, her voice steady. "You've helped me find my way." The figure smiled. "You did this, Clara. You chose to embrace the beauty of life. Remember, every ending is merely a new beginning." With those words echoing in her heart, Clara turned away from the mirror, ready to face the future. She had learned that love is not limited by time. It evolves, expands, and transforms. And with each new day, she would continue to weave her story, a tapestry of love, hope, and endless possibilities.